Your network determines your net worth. Chances are you've heard that before, right? What's going on, everybody? Matt Lejean here. In last Monday's video, we talked about social circles. And inside that video, we also talked about how networking in general can help increase the value as well as help increase the circle. So that being said, that's the topic for today's video. We're going to be talking about networking. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So tip number one, get out more. If you want to increase your networking, you're going to have to show up more places. So with that being said, get out the house more. Go out to places where a lot of people are inhabiting. Coffee shops, bookstores, malls. Heck, you can honestly even turn regular day-to-day things like getting groceries, going to the gym, going to your favorite coffee shop. All these places, you can easily network at these places, and these are actually places where a lot of people like to network. People literally who have big networks like to go to these places to network because they can find other people. Tip number two, start a conversation. Now this could be its own video segment on its own, so I'm going to cut straight to the barbecue sauce. Starting a conversation is one of the most simplistic ways in order for you to start networking. Obviously, you're going to have to be in a social place like we just discussed. So let me paint the scene. Let's say you're at your favorite coffee shop. You happen to be on your computer, your phone, maybe YouTube, right? Maybe you're watching your favorite I Am a Kingmaker video. And you happen to see someone walk in and they happen to they dress really sharp. They kind of have that vibe to where they're important, right? You know, something to do if you're the type of person who gets really intimidated by talking to people. Just go out and give a compliment. People love getting compliments. I mean, let's be honest, don't you? I'm pretty sure you like getting compliments, right? Go out and give a compliment. Instantly ask them after you give them a compliment, hey, what do you do? Reason for this is because people love to talk about themselves. And if you don't think that's true, well, guess what? You have the right to be wrong. People love to talk about themselves, but they absolutely love to talk about what they do, especially when they love what they do. So give out a compliment and use it as a conversation starter. Use it to break the ice. Start a conversation, get to know someone, have them see what they do. And I can guarantee you it's almost 9 times out of 10 when you meet someone, whatever for the most part someone does, I'm pretty sure somehow that person can help you in what you're doing as well as you help them. Because remember, this isn't a one-way street, it's two ways. You want to be able to give them value and you want to be able to receive value from them, right? And it's not in return. It's just an equal wavelength, right? So that's tip number 3, get there early. This tip is going to correlate with number 1, but it's going to be slightly different. So what I mean by get there early is, let me paint the scene. Let's pretend there's a public event, right, that you can go to. Maybe even it's a private event a friend is throwing, right? What I mean by get there early is go there early and, maybe even help set up, right? You're going to be there probably 30 minutes, maybe even an hour earlier, right? Get there, and chances are you're going to meet all these other people. Let's just for example's sake, let's say it is your friend's private event. Let's say it's like a birthday party or something like that, and you're helping set up, right? Now, this is one of your really good friends. Obviously, you don't know all of their friends, right? Now, you're going to probably meet a lot of people who are pretty cool. I mean, if you get along with your friends, chances are you're going to get along with their friends because you and your friend are like-minded, right? So showing up early, it allows you access to start getting to know people and kind of seeing who's going to have a plug, if you will, or who's going to have a resource in what area. Like, let's say one person happens to be, a club promoter. Let's say another person happens to run the local bakery or something, right? You start talking to these people and getting to know what they do, and then you kind of get an idea for who they may know. Because this is the one thing my mentor always taught me when it comes to networking. It's not what you know, but who you know. So with that being said, that's tip number 3. Get there early, start conversating. Plus, this also makes it less socially awkward, and that way you don't have to stand around the room and wait for someone to talk to you, because instantly, let's say you do show up early and you talk to, let's say the club promoter person, right? Let's say you've already built a pretty good conversation, you've already built some rapport with them. You see later on, maybe they're talking to a big group of people. Maybe these people happen to be dressed really nice. So, just like we said in number 2, you're kind of curious on what these people do, right? Obviously, you know this person's a club promoter, they probably aren't going to be just chatting with just anybody, right? So you make your way over, you start saying, "Hey, you guys mind if I join?" Of course, they're gonna be like, "No, of course not." Hey, you want a drink, or you want some snacks, something, right? And it's gonna just flow from there, you guys. And like I said, the key thing with networking is just getting to expand your opportunities, and it also helps you with new experiences. And that can come down to new people, that can come down to new going on new places. Like maybe you meet someone who's a travel agent who can get you really good deals on traveling. Maybe you've been actually wanting to go out of the country, right? Simple things like that, you guys. Networking is an amazing thing. I've been doing it a lot the last few years, and it's helped me do some pretty cool things. I've been able to meet some really, really cool people, and it's crazy because it's like you're literally just every time you do it, you get higher and higher because you start elevating yourself, right? And you start meeting all these higher people per se, these people who have big responsibilities, and you get good friends with them, and then it's like now you're good friends with them. So when you go to an event with them, now other people look at you as important, even if you may not be, that important just yet, because you're gonna be, right? Right? Yes. Okay, you're scaring me there for a second. You're gonna be important, and now your friends, people are looking at you like, dang, I need to know this guy. I need to know this girl if they're walking around with so and so. So that being said, you guys, 3 tips on how to network better. As always, follow me on my social media chains below in the description. Leave a comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know what are your 3 best networking tips. All right, you guys? Have a great one.